This video is sponsored by Xbox Game Pass for PC.
OTF, lathe overlay, take two.
Well, we were sitting at lunch the other day when somebody contacted us from Xbox Game Pass for PC and asked us if we'd be willing to do this build. Pretty overwhelming how quickly it had to come together, but working directly with them really made a difference as to how quickly we could do this. Got the pictures to us of, Hand of the Patriarch, an amazing huge hammer, and just kind of jumped at it so that we could get going right away. So some of the upcoming builds we're going to be doing. Well, of course we're doing giant swords. So there's a huge sword in process. That's going to be something you'll see pretty soon, actually. It won't take a long time to get that episode out. But this first one, where we're working with Xbox Game Pass for PC, is the Hand of the Patriarch, and it is a huge hammer. And so it was one of those things where it's more sculptural, really, than the general forging that we do. So we've brought in some of the other artists that we've used who've worked with us on some of the other shows, like Art of War on the El Rey Network. So they're going to be working here. So there's some new faces that you're going to see, but they're not that new. They've been around the shop the entire time. They just might not have been on Reforged.
My name is Paulius, and I am the Director of Photography of Man-at-Arms Reforged. Some of the biggest challenges... This is hard. This is a lot harder than it looks. Some of the biggest challenges, at least for me, while shooting Man-at-Arms, is definitely trying to stay out of everybody's way. This camera is not small, the lens is not small, everything's hot and everything inside is dangerous. Another challenge is definitely lighting. I don't always know where the smiths are going to be. I don't always know what they're going to reach for next. I don't know their full process because each sword, each blade, each spear is always different. Every time they try and make the sword or the blade or whatever, I'm trying to figure out how to shoot that in a different way.
I'm Steve Scott. I've been the Gaffer or Chief Lighting Technician on Man-at-Arms since the second round. Man-at-Arms look has developed over the years. Gritty, high contrast look, pieces of metal and machines all over the place to fire. The challenges we face are, first of all, everything in the shop is, almost everything in the shop is either hot or sharp or heavy. There isn't a whole lot of room to be setting lights. So we do a lot of rigging onto the walls and onto the machines. For better or worse, I do a lot of climbing around the big machines.
The Hand of the Patriarch was a very, very challenging build. I'm not really big in sheet metal, so this was kind of learn as we go. I've done some sheet metal, but nothing like that. Ellen's done more sheet than I have, thankfully. She had a little bit of experience there. Being on set is actually pretty fun. Everybody's cool. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of hard work, though. Standing in front of that forge, belching out 2,300 degrees at us is it's no joke. Actual waterfall of sweat down my back.
To be back working in the shop again on Man-at-Arms is fantastic. I've been looking forward to this for 2 years now. So what viewers can expect from our new season is a dynamic build-up of new things that are going to be featured in games, also some things which are artwork and original creations that we're making for customers. Yeah, working with a camera crew, for me, it's no big deal. When I have a camera crew around me, I really do enjoy it. It can be a little cumbersome at times when we're all packed into an area and trying to move things around and we got expensive equipment we have to be mindful of, but these guys are real professionals. So to our viewers, thank you for your loyalty in these tough 2 years. Man at Arms has a very specific cinematic quality to it, and we know that we want to give you guys 110% the best thing that we can, the best quality product that we're able to give you. And we promise there will be a lot to see.
All right, guys, that's all. Thanks so much.
Click the logo to subscribe, or click one of the videos to see more here on the Baltimore Knife and Sword channel, or go to Almi and watch Man at Arms.